All right, here we go. The mighty return of John Salley back on VladTV.
Yes.
Yes.
How you been, man?
Man, I've been good. Our first one, 2024. It's actually been a while since you've been on last time.
Yeah, you just got a whole bunch of people. You just giving a whole bunch of, camera
just letting
time.
anyone come on board now, but you know, it is what it is.
Houses and stuff. You know what I'm saying.
All right, well, we got a lot to talk about. So you haven't been here for a while. Well, first and foremost, your team, Detroit, set a world record this season, but not in a good way.
Well, a record's a record.
A record's a record.
Like a win's a win, bro.
A win's a win, but this was not a win. This was actually the opposite of a win.
Right.
A 28-game losing streak.
Yeah.
Now, they actually tied the 76ers, who had a losing streak. But that streak had to get broken up into two different seasons. It was the end of one season, the beginning of the next. They actually beat the Cavs, who had a 27-game losing streak in one season. So you guys are the world champions of losing streaks.
This is it's so funny. I left Detroit in 1992, but I tell everybody I'm a Piston.
You're a bad boy.
I'm a bad boy, and I feel for him. I feel for Monty. I saw the craziest meme when they was like, he's probably crying, patting his eyes with his money. But no, I felt, I'm like everybody in the meme. I'm gonna find some jest in it. I know they're not, but our winning was transferred over. Everybody had to sacrifice for the Lions to win. So all of that Detroit energy, winning energy, went to the Lions. Go Lions. That's all I'm saying.
Go Lions. Okay. Shout out to Eminem. Why do you think this happened?
I tell you this. The only connection of us, bad boy mentality, is Joe. They made Joe the president, Joe Dumars. And then Joe left. He now works for the NBA. And that was the only continuation of Bad Boy. And then 2004 comes and the Pistons win in the championship. And, it's that team. So, but none of us have been back in connection. None of that mentality. So I just think, I'm really going to say this, I really think it would have been great if Bill Laimbeer would have been at least considered to be a head coach in Detroit. I mean, he won 2 WNBA championships. He's one of the smartest people on the planet, let alone basketball players. But none of these guys had an opportunity of bringing that culture back. And I think it's unfortunate because they have great players. It's just not winning games. And I went and watched the game. I watched Khaled, but I was like, come on, these guys are talented.
Yeah.
But it just couldn't. I don't know what it is. It can't even be. It gets to a point. It gets to a point where you have to smile at it and just breathe through it. There's nothing else. I mean, I'm sure we lost 3 in a row in Detroit one time, 3 games in a row.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure. I'm not remembering because I probably had a busted lip by losing game 2. Because game 3 we'd have lost. The next practice, it would have been fights amongst the staff, and we just didn't do it. And it was the most important thing is to win. It's not whether you win or lose. It's whether you win.
Yeah, that's it.
Period. Whoever tell you anything else, it's whether you win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think that they just don't have the right leadership right now? Or
I like Monty. I liked Monty when he was coaching the Pelicans. I liked him when he was coaching the Phoenix Suns. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he can do what he can do. They're chanting, sell the team to the ownership. I don't,
Right. Yeah, they're actually chanting at the game.
Sell
the team. Sell the team.
And he's a good guy. He's a good guy. So it's an unfortunate thing. I always tell people this. I know they're going to jump on the Dallas Cowboys, but I remember, I think it was Troy Aikman's first year, they went 1 in 14 or 1 in 16, something like that. I think they won one game the whole season. And then some years down the line, they turned to win 3 championships in a row. It can turn around.
Yeah.
Things can click.
Of course.
There's no understanding on how you can lose, though. Just not.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they'll get a high draft pick, the next draft, and maybe things will turn around, but
they got to
28?
change the whole squad. Like, you have to get a brand new team in there. You should have no one talking about, man, that year that we lost 28. Nobody should be left. Everybody
get rid of the evidence.
Get rid of everybody. We're the Aztecs. I don't know. That kind of that's the way it should be. They got to erase everything and start anew.
Well, remember I texted you when it was like no win November.
Yeah.
And it got worse after that. That's the funny part.
I know. I was with James.
I'm like, what's up with your team? And you were kind of like laughed it off, but then it got worse afterwards.
And I said to, James Edwards, I was with him in Chicago for the Bulls thing, but he was like, Sal. He said, can you imagine? I said, no, I supposed to go back and be honored and go to the game with Diarra. She did this new movie called Diarra from Detroit that's supposed to come out on BET that I'm in. And I think I picked March 22nd, but I don't know how I want to, I don't understand how it would be, I can't wait to go. I love the Pistons. I can't wait to see what it is and hope by then they at least win 10 games in a row.
All right, we'll see. I mean, the season's still kind of early.
It's halfway through almost.
but I'm saying there's still time to turn it around.
Right. There's time to get some
time
wins.
to turn it around, but
I would be playing my butt off right now.
Yeah.
Because first thing I would say is nothing we do works, so I'm just going to do my thing.
Throw it all out the window.
I'm shooting threes.
From half court.
Hey, this is 4. In Detroit, this is 4 points. This is 6 points. Try everything.
Try everything.
Get somebody to cheat on the clock. I would do everything.
Pay off some refs,
Well, they
already paid off. I actually interviewed one of these paid off refs, Tim Donahue.
Really? Yeah, I liked him.
Yeah, you know him personally?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I liked him. We bought him on the Best Damn Sports Show too, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, after he got caught cheating?
Yeah.
Aha.
But I knew him when he was refereeing.
Okay.
Yeah, I never thought he was a bad ref.
Well, no one ever claimed he was a bad ref.
I think he was a good ref. That's the deal.
Yeah.
He's a really good ref that he can make you not pay attention that he did something questionable. But he didn't seem like a bad guy. I'm too bad for him. I read his book. I'm too bad that he got caught into the life he got caught in.
Mm-hmm.
And, gambling is a terrible drug.
Yeah.
It is a terrible disease.
Yeah.
So, I feel for him there.